125th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now,
Yeah.
Black Ink Radio.
Y'all know what time it is. It is now time for the Dynasty DM Extended Podcast. And y'all know how I continue to do it. And you know I got a great show for you today. We got some special guests in the building that came in from out of town, and folks hit me up like people to my right over here, you know, I mean, just last minute and stuff, but you know, it's all good, it's all love, you know what I'm saying? If I can support folks, you know, I'm gonna show some love, it's all good, you know, especially with folks being from out of town. We gotta show them that ATL love, right, Rich Mo?
That's right.
We gotta show that ATL love in the building, you know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it warm and fuzzy in Atlanta, you know what I mean? So they know this is really hot Atlanta, okay?
Atlanta.
Even though I know it came from Florida, but this is hot Atlanta, okay?
Hot Atlanta. That's right.
So, you know, Richmo was out of the building last week.
Yes, I was.
We missed you, Richmo.
I missed y'all too.
However, I found out there's some new sound effects that I really, really, really like. And I was like, listen, how come I don't get these kind of sound effects when Richmo was in the building? I need you to explain what had happened.
Well, what had happened was I tried to make sure y'all good, and I added those before I left. So you didn't get to see them because I wasn't here to present those.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I know you had already told me. I just want everybody else to know.
I do all that. I do all the adding and subtracting around here.
I just look all the adding and subtracting.
Around here.
Period.
Do something for us, you complain.
You feel me? For the complaint, right? Well, we got old sound effects for that.
Well, there you go.
Now he
Take it
already
away.
told me what was up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got that. You know what I mean? It's all good. You know, all love. So,
Always.
So, we got the brand success coach in the building. We got Miss Tamiko Drummond. You know, she's coming out, hang out with us today. She's our special guest host. We also got Marie Deshawn should be coming through here shortly, so he's also guest hosting. But we also have our regular co-host back in the building. If you did not notice, did you notice?
I didn't notice.
Did you? You didn't notice?
I didn't see him.
Somebody, you know, it hasn't been representation from College Park. You know
I heard a voice.
We've been lacking that College Park representation.
that south side.
Yeah, that south side.
All right, y'all gonna leave the south side alone, first of all.
Look, if you ain't here to represent that, hey, it is what it is.
And this person got a name too. His name Calibo, goddamn it.
Tell them who it is. Tell them who it is.
I hear you.
Hey man, you know, I'm just happy to be back in the building, man. Look, had a lot going on, a lot of shows going on, and we are constantly working. Also, this was kind of like, you know, birthday present too, cause you know my boy, he just had his birthday earlier this week.
We didn't know that.
As well.
You should have seen. You know I bring cake and stuff. What's wrong with you? You ain't tell me.
He had cake and he said he wanted to come to the radio station. So
well, happy birthday, little
Blake.
Callie.
They talking to you.
Callie, happy birthday, little Callie. You ain't paying on mine. Happy birthday, little Callie.
They just said happy birthday.
You looking at y'all like y'all taught it.
That was like,
You're like, first of all, why y'all not wearing no mask?
Yeah, exactly. I have a mask on. I'm trying to understand why they're even talking to me right now. Because they're not even being safe.
Hey, he playing Minecraft. He ain't studying this.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
He looked and said, oh, we're here. All right, back to Minecraft.
Yeah, back to what I was doing. What was his actual birthday?
Tuesday, March 8th. So he's a Pisces. He's a Pisces.
In the building.
If we had some Minecraft over here, we'd probably go over here all in the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm
That's funny.
I can tell because you all of them candies. We can hear it too. Just no, I'm good.
Okay, you good?
Good.
Yep,
I will take some of this water right here.
Well, this one for you. That's for the guests.
Oh, okay, cool.
This for you.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna move this one here because I done touched the whole top of the bottle. Of this.
Exactly. You know
I done touched the whole top of this.
You open it. Okay.
No, but you never know. You know, some people might have OCD.
Yeah, they might be like, "Did you touch the top of the bottle?"
You know what I'm
not drinking that. You actually touched the top of the bottle.
Hey, no, I done met some bougie people like that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they are, but you know, you just want to be mindful of certain things when it comes to mind. You be mindful of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, today's show, we're going to have a topic later on called Attitude is Everything. So we'll get into that later. But, I do want to know what's coming up for you, Callie. We got to catch up, man. What's coming up for you? What we coming out to check out with Callie Bo Williams?
Oh, man. Well, season 3 of the MVP show, we're going to start back shooting in spring.
Okay.
We just signed to some network. I forgot. I should have had that information, but we just, you know me.
Big. How you gonna forget?
That? You know what I'm saying? Like, where really that is
He's
just like,
really
what's up?
Like everybody gets signed to
I
a
mean,
network, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, don't they?
I mean, when you Callie Bo, that's
Right.
light information.
I mean, that's like
you know
an
what
everyday thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, I get that information out and everything. I mean, I have it. I ain't gonna lie. The name of it is I gotta look at it a couple times before I try to pronounce it in public.
Is it a bootleg network?
Don't ask me. I don't know. I wasn't there for negotiations.
I mean, it's from the South Side, so
First, you know what? We'll just be happy not to come all the way to Gwinnett. You know what I'm saying? Because at least we won't get harassed in Gwinnett. Because I had to come through
harassment.
Gwinnett.
Was it?
Yeah, I had to come through Gwinnett a few times, and I'm not gonna lie. The experience was alright.
Was it traumatic?
Period.
Yes, it was traumatic.
It was traumatic.
Because the further I got up the road, the more nervous I got, which is because it was like less and less black people that I saw.
And the better the treatment, he's not used to that.
Yeah, exactly.
There was no treatment.
Mm-hmm.
There was no
treatment's better than bad
Let me
treatment.
tell you something. Y'all have a QT in Gwinnett that I just think hates black people. Cause I seen the lady face when I walked in the morning. I walked in the morning just to get a cup of coffee. Her whole face was just like, oh my God.
Another one of them Southside niggas about to rob the place.
I know Southside when I see him.
I know
you
Southside.
don't belong over here.
I felt like she wanted to go on break, and she started looking around, like she turned around, looking in the back, like it was something for her to do. So she like that, like man, hold on, man. Like,
he said, let me find something to do
like
for
I
this
just want a
nigga.
cup of coffee and some
he asked for
donuts
all
too,
the
just like
money.
some other white people. You know what I'm saying? I want some coffee and donuts like normal white people. It's okay. But I felt harassed and I didn't feel wanted in Gwinnett. So since then, hey, hold on, son, close your ears real quick. Put your hand over your ears. Hand over your ears. Yeah, fuck Gwinnett.
Like he didn't hear that.
I gotta be. I'm gonna keep
You
it.
really didn't hear that.
I'm gonna keep it 100 all the time. I'm gonna keep it 100 all the time. But I'm still a dad too. It's good. You can. No earmuffs. You good.
You good now.
You good now. I just got it off my chest.
Well, me and Richbo about to do a new banger. Ain't we, Richbo?
Uh-oh, yes we are.
That's right. We about to do a new
We
banger.
got some heat coming.
Y'all didn't film it in Gwinnett, did you?
What are you talking about?
Exactly. We're talking about a song. We're talking about a song.
Everything's done in Gwinnett.
Right, exactly. I mean, I don't even understand
Trash.
what does he even mean by that. Why would he even ask that question?
What kind of question was that?
Because the
know.
best music comes from the South Side, man.
Once again,
I'm gonna represent the
appreciate
South
that.
Side.
Appreciate that.
Cause I know y'all hate the South Side too, so I'm
Well, we
keep-
don't hate anyone
Exactly.
in
No,
Gwinnett.
because we
okay?
don't hate in
Y'all
Gwinnett.
just think y'all better
Let's
than
get that
us.
straight.
Period.
Right.
I mean, we can't help it.
If you hit the period after that,
We don't hate in Gwinnett.
hit the period after that.
And in the illustrious words of my friend Amaretta, the South Side is not Atlanta.
No, it's
So,
not.
Hey,
yeah.
Wow.
okay.
There
Hey,
that go.
you know what? First of all, you can't even bring her name up in it because that video wasn't even shot in Atlanta.
Right.
Yo,
they is clowning her for that.
Like you done put everybody on blast, but you in front, but you in Cobb?
Cobb, up in
You in
Cobb.
Cobb
yeah.
County? Like, come on,
Looking
man. Like,
down.
yeah.
She get one of these.
Yeah, you did that in Cobb. So it's like, how you sitting there saying this ain't Atlanta, but you in front of SunTrust? Like,
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Like,
I was
come on, if
like,
you gonna-
you in the wrong.
if you gonna do it like that, go on get in front of the dome or something like that.
She probably couldn't. You know
I
what
stay
happens?
for 'em.
You know what happens in the hood in some of these zones?
Yeah.
Right.
She'd
Some
try to
of that Atlanta shit.
She'd try to shoot a video and
Right.
it'd been no cameras to shoot with. Niggas would have
So-
jacked everything.
So don't get me wrong, she got everybody talking about it, man. But yeah,
Yeah,
she kind
she
of
definitely do.
kind of falsified. Falsified.
Well, technically, though, that area does say Atlanta, Georgia. Technically on the map, but it is Cobb County. 30339.
And some people were saying that, like a lot of their mail says Atlanta.
Yeah.
Right
Like
there
Fulton-
is Vining's area, and it's Atlanta, Georgia, but not Fulton, Atlanta.
Just
Cobb County.
Atlanta, right?
Does it really
Plug
matter?
your mic in a little
It
more.
does.
Yeah,
You
push,
said it
push
does?
plug in. Because it's about to come out. That's why it's popping and locking in. There you go.
Well, does it really matter? Because to me, honestly, you got West Atlanta, East Atlanta, South Atlanta, North Atlanta.
Yeah, that's
so I ain't
true.
really like, because technically Atlanta is the capital of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So just really think you still got all the cities that's behind it. They still kind of fall under Atlanta
Right.
to me. You
Right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Now,
yeah.
granted, I'm not born and raised in Atlanta, but just still, that's just my opinion of it. But,
Yeah.
Well, you got some special guests here. We want to jump right into that because they are here from out of town. So we wanted to give them an opportunity to get on here and talk about what it is they got going on, what they've been doing. So, can you tell us a little bit about what you know about your guests? And then we'll let them speak for themselves. He knows nothing. Okay, so
Right,
anyway.
right. The face tells it all.
We
He
know
said,
that.
well,
Yeah.
we'll let them do that.
Well, yes.
this is good.
Have them introduce themselves.
Yes, we'll just let
I
them
know.
introduce themselves.
I know she's a very accomplished movie director, world renowned. I know she got a lot of projects.
Period.
It's Salute to Women Month. I'm gonna make this do what it do. Y'all ain't gonna put me on. Y'all ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make this do what it do. You know what I'm saying?
Good job. Good
You know what I'm
job.
saying?
Got it going on.
You know what I'm saying? And tell you she's an entrepreneur and everything, man. She's a pioneer in this game, and she done put a lot of people on and paved the way for many. And you know what I'm saying? We gonna introduce her. So, actually, I'm gonna get up out the way. You can introduce her because I need to make room. So.
No, I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce her, then
And
get
then
up out
make
the way.
room.
All
Oh,
right,
okay.
then.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Black Ink family. You know what I'm saying? To Dynasty DM. Y'all make some noise for Miss Celeste.
All right, and Parlay in the building.
Hey, yeah, and
It's
Parlay.
like, we got you, Parlay. We got you. You know what
We
I'm
ain't
saying?
forget about you now.
I will. You know
Dynasty.
what? Let him have that one.
Dynasty.
Take this. Huh?
You gotta come over.
Come back. Come over.
Yeah.
Okay. Come over. Slide over.
You was kind of centered.
Am I good now?
Yeah, a little
No?
bit.
Yes, no?
You gotta scoot in to let him in, son. You can move over, son. You got room, yeah.
Okay.
It's just my chair is caught on this cord.
Yeah, just push that
Okay,
cord under the
okay.
table.
All right. Are we good?
I need him in some. You got
One, two, can you hear me?
You gotta come
There we
in
go,
like
we
we
perfect.
love each
Come
other.
right here like this, like this.
That's it. Act like you know.
Right here.
Are we
Mic
good?
check, 1, 2.
There we go.
Okay. That's all right.
You gotta go. Somebody's.
All good, bro.
Okay. We good. We got enough room?
Newness is good.
Are we good?
That's right.
Go ahead.
We good?
Yeah, perfect.
All
yeah.
right. Well, welcome. Can we get a hand clap? Welcome, Celeste and Parlay to the table, to the Dynasty DM Extended Podcast on Black Ink Radio. Welcome, y'all. So, I got this phone call, from a co-host over here that said you guys were in town. There was supposed to be some interviews going on, didn't pop off, and he was like, then the young lady on the phone, she was so nice, and I was like, how can I say no to that voice?
Right.
And Callie, I mean, come on now. I was like, I gotta show that love. So I was like, all right, sure, come on inside.
I don't even know
But
how
they
it
said
happened, but
some
I just
phenomenal
be
things about
blessed,
you.
and this is just another blessing.
Awesome.
Period.
So what brought y'all in town?
Well,
I actually live here
Oh, you live here.
and I live in LA.
So I
but
could have
I've been
had you
here
on last week and this week. That would
any
be soon.
week you want. when I'm not in LA, I live here and I live in LA, but I've been here 24, 25 years.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So ATL, what do you call it, ATLian? The old
It ain't
Atlanta
yours.
that's still here with the new Atlanta.
Okay. Wow.
So we're filmmakers.
Okay.
Celeste wrote the movie that we just produced, and we're in post right now. So the buzz is we're out, getting ready to promote because we're going through post now. So
Okay.
she came in town. She lives in South Florida.
You live in
yeah,
Florida.
I'm from New York. I'm from New York, but I live in
Okay.
Florida.
All right.
And I gotta let it be known. If you from New York, you gotta let it be known.
I'm Jersey.
Yeah, I'm from New York too.
So I gotta
Right home. If feels like home.
Yeah, because most
upstate?
people are from up north.
I'm from upstate New York.
I knew it because usually when people are from upstate,
Upstate
they
is
just say,
not Atlanta. I'm just playing.
say they're from New York. And
I just
don't
like
say
And I'm gonna tell them it's a
what
city
borough.
New York, and then it's a state New York.
Yeah, right.
right.
I always play with people like
Definitely
that.
from
When
New
people
York.
say they from like,
You can tell how I move. I'm from New York.
Yeah.
Right, I'm from New York.
You look like a New Yorker.
Definitely am. But I'm in Florida, and I met this gentleman right here. My first movie called Sexaholics. I did a 3-state tour. I filmed it in Florida. I came here, and then I went back home to New York. So I met him out at the Atlanta red carpet, and never knew him before that. He was just impressed with how I move. I was impressed with how he moved, and he wanted to hear what I had coming up next when I finished the tour. We had a meeting. I pitched the project, and it's done.
Awesome.
We're looking for music for the soundtrack now.
We got you. Me and Richmo, we got you. We got you. Richmo.
Definitely got
And for the
that.
next movie, we have you two on the acting, just so y'all know. You know what I mean?
You know what? I definitely was gonna say I'm sitting next to an actress, and I know that because I did a little bit of due diligence, just a little bit. The little 3 minutes I had before I got here. Yeah, and I was like, oh, she's an actress. Okay.
Sweet.
I have a question though.
Say
It's-
less.
You said what's the movie rated? You said it was called Sexaholic.
Yes, mature audience only.
So it probably will get a rating of probably an R, honestly, because it's very
Sexual.
Very
sexual.
It's called Sex
Sexaholics. It's
So
got
get your
There's a
bottle
whole
of
lot
wine, Tamiko, and get
There's
that.
a whole lot of them. And look, and this one is called Intimate Confessions.
yeah. The new movie is Intimate Confessions.
Intimate
the one we talked
So
about.
yeah, so if Sexaholics was one person's story, Intimate Confessions is a collective of people sharing their sexual.
Wow.
And confessions.
Wow.
So are they talking or are they showing?
Definitely both. It's a round. I'm gonna take you there. It's a round. It's a round circle. You know, like a support group, AA group kind
like
of
an
vibe.
AA group. Or
And as each person tells their story, we flash back and actually bring you through the situation that shook up their life, which brought them to the group.
Man, I need to be in there and be the psychiatrist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's got more twist and twisted from the shop.
Yeah, it's dope. It's real dope.
Twist it up.
It's dope.
And when is it coming out? When is it going to be released?
Summer, fall, definitely this year.
Okay.
We might have a little bidding war going on. We had a worldwide distribution
Nice.
deal already for the movie, but then my partner has a bit more reach than I do, so now we
Okay.
got some other things
Okay.
on the table.
That's
So
awesome. So we'll be
Shout out to
premiering
Maverick
and we'll be
Entertainment
doing
who,
red carpet
gave
and
us the
stuff, so,
distribution.
you know,
yes,
we can
ma'am.
make
Oh
sure
yeah.
we there.
Listen, the
Awesome.
company is called High Maintenance Publishing and Production. So if the
Okay.
carpet ain't red, we ain't on it. Like, it's gotta be fabulous.
Did y'all hear that? If it ain't red,
we ain't
they
on
not
it.
on it.
We ain't on it.
Period.
Yes, and you guys will all be invited. Black Ink Radio.
Absolutely. And where you guys where will you do the premiere? Will you do it here? Will you do it in Florida?
Multiple
Well,
places.
now Atlanta is the base now. So my first movie I did 3, and I'm completely independent. So my first movie I did a 3-state tour out my purse. And I got the bag behind me now. So it's talking 5, 6, 7, 8 states. So definitely in Atlanta now is the flagship. This is the biggest one, the main one. And then I definitely always got to go to New York. I always got to go home.
Gotta go home.
And after that, he said LA, Hollywood, all kind of stuff.
Definitely do a premiere here.
excited.
Definitely one in LA. Definitely the one in New York. Definitely one in Miami. Definitely one in
Florida,
either
yeah.
Houston or Dallas, Chicago,
Yeah, we out here.
DC.
Wanna go on tour?
Yeah. Let me pay my bags. I think I'm playing. I'm like, when is we leaving?
Now I'm outside. Let's go.
Hey, Dynasty, I want to know, Celeste.
Yes, ma'am.
Celeste.
Yes, ma'am.
Where'd you get the Celeste? You gotta say it twice. You don't hear that? You gotta say it 2 times. Okay.
Well, you know what?
Period.
I always said I wasn't really gonna disclose why that was until a certain point in my career why that is. But
Okay.
there is a reason why.
Okay.
But it's just me wanting to brand me and only me. Think about it like this: when a woman can be married several times, her last name gonna be
Change.
John Jacob
Yeah.
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Right. So if I'm Celeste, I'm always
Married to
what
yourself?
happens. Well, no, not married to myself, but
You got your own
I
identity.
won't lose me.
Yeah,
no matter
your own
what
identity.
else
That's what I
happens.
meant.
Yeah,
Yeah, like your
I'm
first
gonna
name and your last name is the same
that's
name,
right. It's
basically.
me
Yeah,
and then me.
I get it.
I like
Wow.
that.
That's
Thank
deep.
Yeah, I like that.
Facts.
Now we're going around talking about Dynasty.
Okay, so that
Yeah, it's still on
Lisa did
track.
it first. Lisa did it first.
Hey, plug your mic in a little more. Yours,
Mine?
Celeste, ma'am.
Oh yeah.
Just push it up.
Just push it up.
Oh,
There
there
you
we go. Okay, yeah, because I could hear it tapping.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Y'all got to get this work, so make sure I'm on here. Am I on?
Nah, we
One,
heard
two,
you
one,
the
two.
whole
We hear
time.
you, Mama.
We hear you.
Better than
1 2 1 2. Hello.
Check 1 2. You can tell she's from New York. You ready to rap, huh?
Right.
I am a writer. I put a little something together.
Okay. I hear that.
It might go wood.
You feel me?
Y'all gonna listen to it.
Right.
Don't. I make movies.
What?
I'm a film director and I publish books. We have 57 books published.
Wow.
Writers all over
That's
the country.
dope.
I've helped people
That's
self-publish.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Self-publishing and production.
Awesome.
Independent, black owned everything.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shit. My bad. I'm getting used to it.
I like it. And happy birthday to the baby too.
Aw, happy birthday.
It's your day today.
I wanted to ask,
Here they go talking to me again.
so Mr. Parlay,
Yes, dear.
is the word French parlay, like parlay
No,
vous
how you
like
français?
parlay friends say, like a parlay bet. If you know about gambling in Vegas,
Definitely know about that.
that name became my name through a dream. And years ago, I woke up and said, that's gonna be my name. We had an entertainment bowling league here in Atlanta. So Def, AG Entertainment, Cloud9, my magazine at the time, Holla Magazine, Dirty Entertainment with Nelly and everybody. And so I put the name Parlay on the list. And every time it was my turn to bowl, nobody knew who Parlay was, but they were saying the name. This is going back. I just gave you the name for the Entertainment Bowling League.
Right.
That ain't around here no more. I think Big Platinum just started something else similar recently like that. But that day it became Parlay, and from there I went and bought a platinum chain and opened up doors in Atlanta. This was probably 15, 17 years ago.
Damn, I feel you on that one.
Yeah, so I had a print magazine at the time, and we had a Holla Magazine had a team in the bowling league, and that's how the parlay became. But the dream was that I put things together to tell your story to make more money. Film, television, movie
That's
videos, and so
awesome.
forth.
Because
that's
in
right.
French, parlay means
To
speak.
speak.
To speak.
Right, so I
right.
put things together to tell you a story, but
Exactly.
to speak, to make more
Perfect.
money, and making more money and betting. And if you ever watched the movie Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yep.
where they opened a book up and they read the definition, it said a parlay was a pass that you get if you're in jail to challenge whether you need to be free. So you get a pass. So a parlay is a pass as well.
Parlay.
Wow.
Period.
Wow.
Little gems,
Nice.
But I've been in Atlanta for about 25
But
years.
you know, it's funny too. I ain't mean to cut you off. Like in New York, when we was younger, for me that was a few years ago.
Last week, and the week before.
Yeah, right.
Before last.
We used to we use parlay meaning to chill.
We parlay, that's
Yeah,
chilling.
Yeah, like your
I be
parlay.
chilling with parlay.
Like-
That's crazy with me.
Like your parlay, like your son parlay, son. Parlay, like chill out.
Parlay, and I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Right.
Same thing.
Yeah, you
It's-
tell a
it
nigga
has
to
multiple
parlay.
meanings. Yeah,
Yeah.
we parlay,
Yeah,
and it's serious with the betting because if you're a bettor and a gambler, you put like one of my partners last night in the studio. We were in the studio. He was talking about he won his parlay because Trey Young got 5 rebounds. He had 22 points. He needed him to get 5 rebounds. He ended up having like 10. I'm sorry, 10 assists. And he completed his parlay. He won like $5,000. So
That's
it's
crazy.
putting more teams together, more betting together to
Yeah.
win more money. Same thing with the film, television, and so forth. When I had my dream, and that's been parlay ever since.
Period.
I feel you.
Right.
I can never get tired of that.
For your previous project,
Yes.
like what made you go that route? Like what was the inspiration for you
With
to go?
Sexaholics, the
Yes.
first movie, because I do publishing. In 2014, I published the book For a Gentleman. And
Okay.
this is based off a book that was written years ago by a guy. And then a couple years later, he came back to me and asked me if we could turn it into a movie and that I think it would work. And because of the concept, I said,
Yeah.
this will definitely work.
Right.
And we did. That was my first movie, and I got a worldwide distribution deal, my very first movie.
That's awesome.
That's why we're gonna take a lot of those books and turn them into film. Now, Intimate Confessions. I don't mean to jump in on her because this is all her. I'm behind the
Right.
scenes. I'm executive
Right.
producer,
Right.
slash
It's
producer.
us. I can't do it without
Right,
him.
right.
So-
It's a team effort.
without
I
him.
get it.
So,
I get
Intimate
it.
Confessions, by just the hitting tidbits that we've been telling people about the film without telling them the whole thing. They've been saying, this sounds like something that can continue because, as she told you, like a drug addiction or Alcoholic
Right.
Anonymous support
Right.
group, there's
Serious.
only 5 stories being told.
Right.
But there's a lot more Intimate Confessions to be told.
Right.
1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. So think about it. Everybody has a story to tell about something sexually or intimately that happen with them that has a twist to it, or you can make a twist. So
Right. So how long did it take you to take the book and? Because you're writing the whole movie, right?
I wrote the script in 48 hours.
Wow.
And they only brought me on board because the people that had first couldn't do it came and saved the day.
Wow.
That's what I did.
Wow.
True story.
Yeah.
Now, when you do something like that, are you like, okay, I'm in this room, don't nobody bother me?
Yes. Listen, the dog, my man, my child, Paulette, don't nobody say nothing to me. I have to. It's like I have.
So
yeah.
we have
like
Callie
in a
now,
cave.
the mic over here.
Callie
on
has
the,
got a
He
question.
got a question. I
He's
see
got
him
a mic
in the
now.
Couldn't
studio,
wait.
the live
He
studio
raised his
audience.
hand. He raised his hand when I
Callie's on
said
camera.
more stories
Yes.
than any confession.
I'm still here, y'all. Yes,
Okay.
Callie.
No, because look, I think everything happens for a reason, right? And lately I've been having visions, premonitions of things I need to do. One of them is I've always had this movie idea, and thinking about the conversation yesterday, now talking to you today, I'm gonna talk to you off air about it.
Okay.
But yeah.
He's ready. You think he's ready?
Yeah. I think it's
filmable.
Make it happen.
It's filmable.
it's very film. It's not mature.
It's called the Sex Chronicles of.
Callie from the South Side.
It's not called the Sex Chronicles, although it can involve sex. Now you can write that into the movie.
Only you are in Atlanta.
Speaking of,
maybe we will.
on and
You know
off
the old
topic,
saying,
are you
sex
still
sells?
in celibacy?
Huh?
Right.
Say that one more time.
I said, speaking of on and off topic, since you decided you wanted to get on the mic.
Okay.
You know, the audience. Are you still practicing your celibacy?
No.
Okay, hold on.
You still be practicing.
Okay, hold on. Time out. Let me go and get this out the way. Now, mind you, I did celebrate a birthday too in February.
Okay.
Right? Early February. So, with that being said, that lets you know.
Get to the point.
Sounds like a sob story.
I took a little break. I took a little time out. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, like, that was a present. So
It was a gift.
Right, those are gifts.
Those are
gifts. Those are gifts.
Okay.
So yeah, I dabbled a little.
A little.
I mean, quite a few.
There we go. That sounds about right.
Maybe a
Yeah,
lot.
that
So
sounds
I heard
Maybe
where
a
everybody
lot.
on the panel here is from. Where you from, Callie?
I'm from Cali.
From Cali.
All day, every day.
Cali from Cali.
Cali kind of. You like you surf.
Carson, California.
Did you surf?
Carson, California.
You from
And funny
LA.
thing
You
is,
from LA based.
I know how to surf.
You look like
I know how to surf.
What
Like,
a
my high school
stereotype.
was really like, you guys. I mean, we all familiar with Saved by the Bell, right?
Team?
Huh?
They have a surfing team?
No, we didn't have a surfing team, but like we all familiar with Saved by the Bell, right?
Right.
We were Saved by-
Right.
So technically, my school was kind of like the black version of Saved by the Bell. We was actually by the beach.
By the beach.
We did have a little diner that was close by the by school. Although we did run out all the time. I don't think we've ever paid a bill in there. I can
Right.
say that right now. You know this. Statute of limitations, and all that good stuff. But now, yeah.
So Callie did not grow up in the hood.
Cali did grow up in. I just went to
No,
school there.
Cali
okay?
moved
They
to the
bust
hood.
all the athletes there, okay? But like I said, I grew up in Carson, California, around the essays, script, and the Bloods, all that together. Okay, don't get cussing.
Cali did grow up in the hood because he's still in the hood. Right?
So they don't leave the South Side.
He love the hood.
They bougie. They bougie. They
Yeah,
bougie.
we don't do the South Side.
That
I
Gwinnett
know
School.
about the South Side, but I live up north too. I'm in Buckhead and Alpharetta. So.
But guess what?
There we
You're
go.
cool.
That's what I'm talking
You
about.
cool.
Right.
That where the
But I'm
black
from
people
there.
go.
Right now, though.
That where the black people go. They in Gwinnett. That where
Alpharetta
like,
is not where the black people go.
Alpharetta. No, it's some Alpharetta. Well,
Alpharetta is pretty white.
Yes, it is.
no,
Pretty
that's
white.
where the cool black people go.
Listen.
The bougie black people go to Gwinnett.
We don't know Alpharetta.
Listen,
Hell no.
my niece was in town from North Carolina, and she was like, "Hey, let's go to Lennox Mall." I was like, "No."
That's
So
the
what you
hood.
heard about Lennox Mall?
Lennox Mall is the
Buckhead
hood.
done
Gonna
turned
make
into
a
Bankhead.
They
They
shoot
told me
people
get
there
security.
now.
Bring my security.
Buckhead done turned into Bankhead.
And they got metal detectors at all the doors.
Yeah.
How you gotta get frisked to go to the mall?
Hey, the hood mall don't even have that.
Nah, we ain't gonna frisk.
The hood mall don't even
We
have
wish
that.
you would come in on that.
You go to
We wish you
Stonecrest
would.
and you alright. You go there, it's like, what the hell?
South
in
DeKalb don't have no damn.
We don't need
metal
it. We
detector.
govern ourselves.
At Cumberland, though, in Cobb County, they have like gun sniffing dogs.
Yeah, the dog.
And there was one time the dog was like running towards me, and the cop was like, "No, come." And I was like, "Oh snap, the dog is smart."
Because you got that thing on. She had that thing on the whole time.
Yeah.
What the hell is that
But
dog
they-
sniffing?
But they look at me and they know they don't think they're like, "Nah, she
And
don't
what
got
mall
nothing.
did you go into?
Don't worry
Cobb.
about
What
it."
mall was this?
No,
This was in Cobb, right?
Cobb.
This was in Cobb. Not the South Side.
Come on
A
back here, boy.
gun
That's what
sniffing
it is.
dog?
Yeah.
I know they had dogs that
Count
could
on
sniff
being
guns.
booked in Cobb.
Look,
The dog
not
is
Atlanta.
for real though. The dog
No, I
is
believe they
for
can
real.
sniff
Guns,
drugs.
they do. They have.
Maybe-
I go
maybe
to
you had some
Perimeter,
weed in your bag.
And I go to North Point and
Right.
I shop in Mall of Georgia.
Mall of
and-
Georgia.
But now,
For Saturday
the new
too.
law says anybody can carry in Georgia.
Put me on.
Anyone can carry in Georgia, unlicensed and everything.
No, but I
Legal or
mean,
illegal?
you've been able to carry.
Concealed.
You can so you could conceal now in Georgia without a license.
Yes, they can.
Did
It
they
just
pass
got
it?
passed March the 5th, March the 4th. something like that. Yes, dead ass.
So
Dead
wait,
ass.
so that law is passed, not just presented.
No. It
Without
is
license.
passed. It's done,
What's
published.
the point of the license then?
Hey,
Does that mean this money to get
if
this
y'all are just waking up, what this has happened over the last 2 years, I can't help you. Population control is real.
Yeah, oh no, I believe that.
Yeah, don't get
I
me
totally
started. We
believe
better
that.
stay on this
I
film
totally-
stuff.
Yeah, no,
Right,
music.
Well, you live in Atlanta, you'll have to come back and we're gonna have to talk about it.
Music.
That's crazy.
So we are looking for music for the soundtrack of the Intimate
We got
Confessions
you.
movie.
We got
This
you.
movie has a worldwide distribution deal, which means
We
your
got
music
you. We
will be
got. I'm
heard
about to say. I'm gonna
worldwide.
eat.
Period.
You're gonna have fans in Turkey,
Period.
eating turkey
Period.
from Turkey
Period.
Right.
on Thanksgiving, which is like Turkey Day.
Period.
Somebody give me something else. Somebody say something else. So that's all I can think of.
It's gonna be played in Africa, the continent, the motherland.
Come on.
I'm gonna send you about 8
go.
songs already. I got you.
Listen,
We need some Afro beats.
Hip hop, yeah, any
R&B,
all genres.
definitely
Got
R&B
R&B.
because of
I
the
got
intimate
you on the
confession.
R&B.
A lot of love making in the movie. A lot of
Follow the
sexual
Intimate Confessions.
Oh, we
of the
got
movie
we that one we about to do is about to be like
For
that.
real,
We
that's
about to do
awesome.
one
We about
off
to
the
do one.
Isley Brothers joint from
okay.
that.
Between the sheets.
If you ever need a comedian, just holler at me.
I just want
He
to.
funny.
It's dark.
He funny.
We about
Surfer.
to burn blaze that one.
Might be a
I want to be in the
surfer.
background going, something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the
Something
part
in the
I'd be
background.
like that.
Y'all need
I
that.
can handle that.
Music is international.
I used to be her backup singer.
You didn't just say you wanted the backup sing. You said you wanted to go. Hey, I sat here for 2 minutes trying to think of what kind of job is that. What could we call that?
If you need
Hype woman, I guess? I
hype
don't know.
woman backup singer.
That wasn't.
You say hypo man?
No, you know what they call that. If you ever look at the credits, it's just oblivious person in the back.
Woman in the mirror.
Woman in the mirror.
Right, that's all
Red
that's
shirt
like, that's
number
who that was.
3.
Hey, no. You know what I'm gonna
Red
say?
shirt number 3.
Hey, let it be Ray Charles. Is gonna say, girl.
My wrist is small.
Girl. He said, I need an girl.
The fourth lady from the right in the club scene.
Right.
That ain't right.
Dynasty's
County
friend.
got jokes.
But it's gonna say Dynasty's
See,
friend.
Celeste, she agreed. They gonna throw me in something.
I got you, sis. I got you. The next high
Yeah,
maintenance
they'll throw you in
publishing
something, all right.
production. You in that thing.
They'll throw you in something.
She in there.
Seriously.
Yes, yeah, I can hear that.
So I'm at the Celeste on Instagram.
Yeah.
At Pat Pauley 1 on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Period.
And also
Intimate Confessions, the movie.
Period.
On Instagram. And if you click the link in the bio, you'll have all the information on how to submit music.
Period.
Slide in my DMs.
Period.
Keep it cute.
Period.
That's it. We here. I'm Atlanta's favorite
Let's
cousin.
go.
Atlanta's
No
favorite
private parts
cousin.
for us. No private pics for us. You gotta say it. Someone definitely gonna send a pic to your DM when you say it.
I do acting too, so like if you need, you know what I'm saying?
And I love your look too.
Thank you, because you know, as far as the sexaholic thing, not only would I be a client, but I'm the president. You know what I'm saying? So just let me know.
Hey, I'm kind of cute too.
By my shirt.
I'm kind
About my church, yeah.
I'm kind of cute too. I could be in the movie.
Well, I'm not kind of cute. I'm cute. So
Yeah,
don't
I
put two.
got all her information. I think what's her name sent it to me.
Let's do it.
It's on my phone.
Ginger.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ginger for putting
Yeah,
that
shout
thing
out to
together.
Ginger for putting this together very quickly and providing the information.
Yeah, I was in town.
very
We've been doing
quickly.
interviews all week, and one
That's
had to be
dope.
rescheduled. And she's like, you know what? I'm just gonna put something else in place.
And we'll come back to when the movie before the release, and if you
Hell
guys,
yeah.
if you guys have
Tour
us back.
dates, you know, all of that.
Yeah, just let
Definitely.
us know when you
Have
going.
You
Just give me a
definitely
heads up of when.
Not
you know.
5 minutes earlier like this.
Yeah.
This
gotta-
was amazing.
We got to plug also and throughout the movie,
amazing.
the amazing cast. Big shout out to the cast. We got to shout the cast out. You know, we
Yeah,
like calling them by their names
the
because
cast
we
out.
became so close. Their names in the movie. But my nephew, D'Angelo Byers, D. Byers, he likes to go by, is an actor, and he actually helped us produce the movie because he was the one coaching the acters and
Okay.
actresses in the movie.
Dope.
He did
Yeah,
a
super
hell of a
dope,
job,
super
amazing
dope.
job, D.
Awesome.
He's on set right now. It's actually, I forget the TV show, but he's on for the next 2-3 months straight.
Well, I'm telling y'all, I need assistance with mine.
Yeah, so yeah, he's
Listen.
definitely the one to do it because I watched him, you know, in this movie and done some amazing things. He's in the movie as well as an
Right.
actor.
Yeah, he said stop forgetting that he is an actor
Yeah,
too.
but he was so good at coaching, I
just
almost
told me-
forgot he was in the movie. You
he
know,
contacted me directly and was like, "Listen, you be sitting right next to him. Tell them people I acted in the movie too." He acted in the
so
movie
and then we have a few of the cast members that are up and coming. Ashanti, she's
Shanti.
sick with it. She's actually playing Chili and Andre Rison in the movie.
Oh, that's dope.
Sonia Red, she played the
Sonia
lead
Red.
in Sexaholics,
In Sexaholics.
and she's
She's
also
also
the
the
lead
lead
character in
character.
this movie
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Terrence Anthony played
Terrence.
Eric. He played
He's
lead.
also from New York.
He's from New York. He's from Harlem World.
The whole cast.
Okay,
was
Harlem.
No, he's from Harlem World. He acted in the movie. It was an
Our
amazing
DP
cast.
from New York. Shout out to Sai, all the way from the 315.
Period.
Show some love to the hometown.
Awesome.
And then I was gonna say throughout the movie they're wearing our
The Rose
brand.
Collection.
It's called the Rose Collection, which I'm
Period.
wearing today.
Okay, because I saw one.
This
I didn't know who
is
he
actually a
was,
part of
but I asked him
Intimate
about it.
Confessions, but
Right.
yeah, this is Intimate
Oh, I ain't
Confessions. I
got
did
that.
it, but it's the same type
Wait
of
a
gear that
minute.
Rose Collection have. So the official Rose Collection on IG, official Rose Collection.
Nice.
You can pick up the best gear. We give roses because when you're gone, you can't smell them and or see them.
Right.
Give
That's
them now.
right.
You dig?
Right. That's what
And,
you
and as
always
Pac
say.
said years ago, with the roses, which was through concrete. You know, we're still here. We're still doing our thing.
That's right.
So definitely, check us out. And again, the cast did amazing jobs, and I appreciate them for what they did because they made that production that we were supposed to take 2 weeks to do. We did it in like 5 days.
That's awesome.
We filmed the whole
Period.
movie.
Awesome.
What?
Yeah, 5 days.
People, do y'all understand?
Baby, I had to get back home. I come here to do my job, and I gotta go.
Wow.
And it was
Quick and easy.
the professionalism of the people that we worked with that made that
Made it
possible
easy.
for me to do it.
Yes, yeah.
Everybody understood
Divergent,
the assignment.
Divergent services, right? Divergent event services.
Rain's Gentlemen's Club.
Rain Gentlemen's Club, new out on
Out here?
Formerly Foxy Lady, now is Rain.
You talking about out here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was just talking to the house mom earlier.
So
Yeah.
you're talking to Steve's,
She might-
my people. Yeah, I know
She
her.
might slide through, yeah.
Yeah, I know her. Steve and Twan and
Twan, shout out to Twan. I met him too,
that's
yeah.
my, that's
Yeah,
my
definitely
brother,
shout out to
basically.
You know, I'm from the strip club.
Leon Grant. My birthday party is
filmed
there.
a
One of my
couple
birthday
scenes up in
parties
there.
at the end of the month is there. The
Oh,
last
shit.
Wednesday of the month
Let
is
me
there.
know,
so
I'll be
come
there.
Pull up. It's going to be
I
big.
know a few of the,
Wait, what
last,
is
the
this?
last Wednesday of the month is my birthday party at Rain. I'm doing several,
Oh,
but Rain is hosting
Don't
the
tell me it's the
Okay.
30th.
30th.
I'll
exactly.
fly out on the 30th. When's
I'm
the other
good.
one?
I gotta come
You got
back.
Another one?
I think I have something at a daytime party with
I'll be there.
with,
Right.
DJ
There you go.
11:45.
For real.
Okay.
His birthday is coming up, so he wants me to do a combo birthday
Well,
party.
let
with
me
him
know
this
when
Sunday.
those other ones are, because I know I'll fly
We're
out.
gonna do something at
I got you.
Visions one night. And,
Okay.
me and Juan Farmer always do a party together. Dallas Austin's, because I don't know if you know Juan, but Juan
Okay.
owns Sea Salt restaurant down in.
Sea Salt is good.
Hershey sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real good
Asian
food.
people down
And Visions is right up the block.
Visions right up the block, and then 11:45 right here. That's DJ. My
On the Writer's block, yeah.
Yeah, right here in this building, in this complex, we're doing a party. I think this Sunday we're doing a daytime party.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of party going on.
This every season coming. It's Pisces season now. Every season on the way.
Can you put me on the list for all of them?
Callie on the list.
Callie on the list.
Callie on the list.
Plus one or two.
Plus a couple. Yeah.
Cali from Cali, you know me.
That's what's
The
happening.
surfer.
Right.
The surfer.
Surfer boy.
Yeah.
Hang 10.
Boogie, dude.
You're Gucci walking in with me. I'm good. I'm known for walking in with 20 or 30.
Let's go.
That's how you do it.
Let's go.
So we're going to get on to the topic for today, which is attitude is everything.
Attitude is altitude, right?
Yeah, attitude is everything. And one of the reasons why I decided to talk about this, just a couple things I experienced, but also I'm working with a company that has an app initiative that's really about, kind of just doing positive things in terms of like either like helping somebody or, doing wellness type things for yourself. Just, health is wellness. And then also mental health in terms of just, being kind to somebody, be courteous to somebody, things like that. And the app is on my phone, which is over there, so I can't really get to it right now. But so it really kind of like just says a lot. Like to me, I think it's easier to be kind to somebody. It takes a lot more effort to be nasty,
Right.
And I had an experience, which in my other business that, I really a lot of times don't have time to jump in, but one of my colleagues called me and asked me could I help out on something. It happened to be Slutty Vegan, which I actually covered their grand opening for Black Ink Radio because Richmond was out of town. So, I went in the rain and went out there and checked it out.
Held it down.
Love, man, love
me
to
some Slutty
Pinky.
Vegan, man.
Oh, man, I had me a Hollywood hooker. So, no, I did not have a real hooker. It was a sandwich, okay?
I bet it was.
I would like a Hollywood hooker.
Right.
Please, to go.
One Hollywood hooker coming up.
Right. Because, like, the whole time you there, they calling people sluts. Hey, we got a new slut in the building.
That's
and they
me.
yelling out all the time. We got
I
a
love it.
virgin.
A lot of sluts in the building and
ordered
Slutty
a virgin.
Vegan.
Yeah, it was a lot
I love
of
it.
fun being there. But and shout out to Taj at the Duluth location and also Floyd. The whole team was just very nice and very courteous and just fun to be around. Did have a negative experience the next day at the corporate office. Right. I briefly met Pinky, but I didn't get a chance to talk to her. She was going into a meeting. We kind of just spoke, and then we kind of like partied. And I didn't stay that long, but the other young lady, it was just her attitude, and it was like there were other people from the company that I came in to represent, but they really didn't need me because I was helping out a colleague. So I said, look, I'm about to leave because it's not enough things going on. Y'all can handle it. And one, she doesn't know the nature of the business, and she came in and she's just like, hey, and she's like, well, what, are you leaving? And I was like, yeah. And then she's talking to somebody on the phone as she's addressing me, and I said, she's like, what's your name? And what did you have yesterday? And I'm like, I said, I had, I saw 6 people yesterday. I said, I sent that information to Taj. And then she's just, all this attitude. She's just like, and again, you see, I'm in media, so I'm going to talk about it, okay? So,
Wow, there you go. Say less.
and unfortunately, her name was Princess, but like my girl, Princess from 2 Hot Radio, were 2 different type of people because me and Princess met and we just, great attitude. Just, you would love Princess. She is just a genuine person. And she's with 2 Hot Radio, but totally different night and day. So I said, I didn't know the girl's name at first, and I was like, and then she goes, here she's on the phone talking like about me, but she's like, I don't know where she's going, and she's going to, I guess she's gonna go to another Slutty Vegan. I don't know where she's going, and I'm looking at her like, now I could say, heifer, you don't know where I'm going because ain't none of your business where I'm going.
I don't work
you know what I'm saying? So I don't work for you. Okay, let's be clear. I work for myself.
Right.
Period. That's exactly. Period. So I'm like, and I still tried to offer some help to her. I said, well, what do you need? Do you have some people that's ready to be seen at another store? Well, no. Well, see, we're busy. We're preparing. We open at 12 o'clock. See, that ain't what I asked you. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking you. I'm trying to help you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because maybe I would have been willing to go to another, or maybe I could have helped get somebody to that location for you if needed be. Just like I helped Ty's the other day when I was there. But her attitude, then I said, forget it, because her attitude was so bad and she was so short with me, and she cut me off and goes, okay, thanks. I said, what's her name? And
Got something to talk about.
I'm sorry, what is it? Okay, Princess. Okay, all right, I'm glad. I want to make sure. So come to find out, she only been with the company like a month. And then I said if my colleague did call me and ask me to come back, the answer would be no. Because of Princess. Okay, because see, I may have to have a conversation between me and Princess about respect. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Period. And having a better attitude, because you don't know how to do this business that I've been doing for many, many years, and I could do it in my sleep, and I probably could have helped you.
We could tell
you had the right attitude.
We could tell you really mad because this whole time you just still kept pointing and pointing and pointing like she was right here.
Chris is right over there. He kept looking over there.
Like, who the hell you pointing at? Who the hell?
She done messed up about 4 times.
You get a lot more. My mom used to say you get more of a sugar than. You know what I'm saying? It's like the phone call when you called me yesterday. The young lady on the phone had such a great attitude and a great disposition. Like, how could I say no? I could have said, nah, I can't do it. You know, I already got a lineup this week. I got everything set up. You know what I'm saying? But her disposition and the way she communicated to me, and of course you, because I love me some Cali, even though I grill him all the time, be hitting him, messing him with him about his Cali ball.
How can you not love all this chocolate?
My surfer dude, but
all this chocolate over here.
I thought you were talking about the red velvet cakes, but my bad.
Period. But it's all about attitude. It's all about,
it's everything.
You get a whole lot more. I tell people all the time, I'll work with somebody who may not even have, a certain level of experience, you know what I'm saying, but they have a great attitude. If you have a great, I'll work with them before I work with somebody who think they snobby and they all uppity and all this kind of stuff.
Right.
And it's like, even one time when we was filming the video, we was doing a video with old girl Jill, and then she had this videographer, and I was going to shoot my video for all night, right? So, what you going to check that out now? Okay. So I was like,
another one.
Sidebar. So, right. But so I was getting ready to shoot that video, and I was like, trying to see who I was going to use to shoot it, and she had actually talked about this one particular videographer. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to check her out, when we out there. Now, mind you, I pull up. So I'm just in this video as the artist singing in the background, right? So, mind you, she had already told Dynasty going to be here, da-da-da. She ain't know who I was, right? So I pull up, it's early in the morning. I get out the car, and you could tell because she had some schedule conflict. She messed up and booked her shooting with Jill shooting, and somehow it just got misconstrued. So her attitude was bad. So, which messed it up for her because I did end up using her, and I'll tell you what happened. So I get out the car and I look at her, I smile, and it's like, because she got a whole ad the whole time. And then we're shooting and we're at the club. We're doing it at Cigar City in Paradise, and they were like, and she's just like, go here and go. You could just tell she was just pissed because she messed up and double booking herself. That's not the other person's fault. That's your fault. So you're going to have a better attitude. And just how she was talking to the girls, and then she was just real. Now, the whole time, I've been there a couple hours, she never said hi to me, couple opportunities. Even the director comes up and, hey, Dynasty, how you doing? Good morning, da-da-da-da-da. And we talk, da-da-da-da. She still didn't open her mouth and speak to me. Wow. Okay, let me tell you when she finally decides to acknowledge me, right? So she goes,
when you got introduced?
No, and when they called me to finally do my scene, she realized who I was. Wow. Then she was like, oh, that's Dynasty. Because I started singing for real. And people heard me say, right. And then if she would have treated me better, you know what I mean, then I would have used her for filming my video. Right. And obviously I did not use her because she had a bad attitude. And I know a lot of other people, artists, people in film that look for videographers. So it wasn't just about me. It's about you just close the door on the opportunity for any type of things that come down the line for me, because people come to me about photography, videography, all kinds of stuff. So I was just like, oh, so right at the very end, she was like, oh, then she comes up to me, oh, you're Dynasty, oh, how you doing? Because she heard me sing. And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, hey, and I'm like, I would never use her.
Ever.
Super short with it. So,
Ever.
The moral of the story is attitude is altitude and everything.
Yes, it is.
Period.
It really is.
You gotta have attitude takes you there. Attitude will also bring you down if you
Absolutely
the opposite. So
You know what I think is so unfortunate when people get a little bit of clout or like a position where you can cut the water off, and they take every chance to do so. Anybody you could be mean to, you dismiss. Anybody you could cut off, you cut off.
Yeah. And
then that's what happens. 3 minutes into it all, you realize, oh shit, that's the wrong person. I shouldn't have did it to that person.
But it shouldn't be that, because you should always be positive and have an outgoing,
if
good
you're
attitude
in that position
to anybody.
Right, you should be looking to be probably more lenient with people, because like you need. I just don't think that you should use that as a position. A lot of people think I'm a bit passive with things, but I pick my battles. And like I said, just because you can cut the water off don't mean I have to.
That's right.
I could just reroute the pipes. Now you can run that shit over there. That's something you can do too, right? You ain't got to cancel the whole thing.
Exactly.
So it's just different ways to do it. And mercy, gracious, you know, just treat the people different. Because Right.
Period.
Because even if even when you meet a person that's having a horrible day, I don't have to, like, you never chose to jump in that with them.
That's right.
You just chose to say, well, maybe I can't deal with you no more because you don't know how to handle the bad day.
Right.
And the bad day's gonna come, sis. You can't be falling apart like this.
Because it wasn't just about me; it's how she was treating everybody
else.
But it was good that you two didn't, because you could have, because you're in a position too now again where you can cut the water off and you don't. Right. You just use it as a teacher.
Right.
You're going to learn today.
Right.
But fix that attitude.
Exactly.
But you're so right. And I find that all the time. Like, a lot of times people will see me with Dynasty and they'll think, oh, you're Dynasty's little assistant.
They be sometimes they treat her, they be like, why they, and I'm like, I don't know why they do that. You know, they just try to act like she's some little peon or something. And I be like, y'all tripping.
I would imagine it's a person that's not to the level of even having a person to be on their right hand like that, because oftentimes it's the people who don't know what it looks like that assume it's like some type of gopher.
Right.
If you got a person that's your right hand person, my sister know the passwords to my ATM cards, bank card, like that person is valuable, real valuable. Like,
and that's how
I don't think
don't
anybody.
Worry about it. I said, because they'll be here. You're going to be here when they're not. You know what I'm saying? Because I pay attention.
I had to access to my bank card. Is that what you're gonna say?
No.
Oh.
I was gonna say I don't think anybody should be treated like that. I don't care how low they are in the totem pole.
I don't care what your
It don't matter who they are.
Exactly.
Everybody started at the bottom. You don't know who the hell they gonna be later on.
Don't clean up. This place gonna be filthy. You gotta respect
exactly. Every piece of the motherfucking pie is important.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I got a friend who used to be trying to get on here in Atlanta years ago, and me and him was cooler than a fan, like down like 4 flat tires. And next thing you know, he left Atlanta. Nobody know where he went. And years later, I look up on the back of the album and it says executive producer.
You feel me?
Of the Game's album.
Okay.
Yo. When I tell you, I hit him up on the phone because I hadn't seen him, didn't know where he was.
Yeah.
He picked up.
Well,
he said, "Is this my nigga? Parlay? Is this parlay?
Right.
I was like, my nigga, you, nigga, he said, where you at? I said, no, I'm in L.A. right now because I live in L.A. too now. He didn't know I was out there, and I didn't know he was out there. He said, man, I'm pulling up. Where you at? Just like that. So had I shitted on him years ago, some kind of way, didn't know because I knew what he was on. I was trying to help him. I had a magazine at the time. I was trying to help him. I'm like, yo, you never know what the person's gonna turn out to be.
Period.
Treat everybody with the same level of respect.
It's all about, and that's what it's all about. I tell people all the time, you know, a lot of opportunities I've been able to have because of having a good attitude.
Yes.
A lot of times they don't even know if I could sing, act, host, nothing, but just because they talk to me or have a conversation about, you know what, you cool, you know what I mean? Have you ever thought about doing this or you ever thought about doing that? And I'll be like, I didn't, but okay. You know, that's how I got into radio. That's how I got into music. That's how I got into acting. You know, the whole attitude. You know, it's just been, I don't be knowing people a lot of times. They be approaching me, you know, like how you was talking about, Dude was talking to you. The guy that asked me to get into acting, I ended up shooting the Sizzler and all that. And he's like, hey, can you act? And I was like, I don't know. He was like, I think you can. I was like, well, you say so.
Try me
Right.
out.
I was like, you
Try me
say so,
out.
but I'm a singer-songwriter. So that's acting. When you perform your music, you're acting. So I was like, well, I probably could do it. So I ended up doing. The girl liked me, the writer, and then she ended up casting me. So I was like, and then we shot the trailer. So I was like, but it's all about attitude. You know what I'm saying? It's all about having. And it was a long day because I got there when we got to shoot the trailer, and we were waiting for somebody. And we waited hours. I still wasn't over there complaining or, you know what I'm saying, moaning and all that. I was just like, all right, you know, I'm good.
I'm going to hear somebody in the corner that's got all that noise, and I don't even want to address you. You won't be here tomorrow.
That's right. That's right.
You don't even know why. I don't know why is that.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Why they didn't tell me the address for the next day?
It just means a lot. You know, people have to realize that, you know, everybody,
you bring down
like
the vibe
Rich
for the
said,
whole room.
It doesn't matter who that person is, what their title is. I just feel like everybody deserves that respect. That's right. Everybody, you should treat everybody with that courtesy of just having a good attitude. I didn't do nothing to you.
Let's start off nice.
Let's start off, you know what I mean? First impression.
And just see where it go from there.
They never know who's really pulling the strings because you think I'm a peon, but I promise you.
Exactly.
And here's the thing:
I didn't even know who Parlay was, and I was on the elevator. I was like, "What's that about? What's your shirt? What's going on?" I'm about to invite him on to the show. I was like, "What's that going on?" He started telling me about this is my brand, and I was like, "Yeah, he gonna be a guest. I'm gonna bring you on the show." Okay, seems like a cool brother. He's like, "I think that's where we going right now." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Exactly.
And then we were in the elevator together, and I didn't even know that he's the reason why I'm here.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So he was just a nice guy who held the elevator.
That's God.
That's right. I did hold the elevator.
Yeah, because I was coming out. I was like, and I was thinking, he told me to hurry up. I'm like, if I miss this elevator, I gotta wait 3 more minutes.
Oh wow!
I'm like, he held it for me too.
Yeah, because like she definitely she zoomed right at the elevator. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I see you.
I was I'm usually early, never late or like almost just on time.
Yeah, we had that man
All
into
good
it.
energy. It was perfect.
That's awesome. Well, I definitely appreciate you guys coming through. I'm glad we was able to make it work for you guys to come through.
Thanks for having us, for real.
And I will be back.
We appreciate it.
And definitely let me know about it. Yeah, absolutely. You're definitely welcome to come back, and I definitely want to know the schedules of what's going on. So
For sure.
things that we can show up at, right, Rich Mo?
We did. We did.
That's bad.
You can be in the building, you know, supporting.
Yeah,
and that's what we just talked about. I think you weren't here last week, but you and I talked about supporting one another.
Exactly.
And that's
Yeah.
something that, you know, we really need to do more and more of. Is supporting each other. And I know we are the official radio for the Castleberry Festival. I don't know if y'all gonna be in town, but that's Juneteenth.
Right.
Shout out to Rock, all kind of stuff going. We supposed to be official radio station for the festival. I will be opening up with my single and also co-hosting the artist performances.
Yeah.
Nice.
So a lot of stuff coming down the line, you know, that we're going to be doing. Richmond and I are going to be, if y'all know artists, we're going to be running a contest.
Period.
And as he said, he and I get ready to do a song together. You know,
Period.
it's going to be dope. It's going to be a banger. So I'm excited about it. We boasted. Well, you heard
Let's
the
get
tape.
some
Like,
of that
I love
plays.
it. I was like, I love it. I was like, what's up with this track? You know, so I got
Make sure you submit some of the music.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we definitely will.
I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah, and Rich Mo got some
doubt.
bangers. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we gonna do that.
Yeah, they got some
Yeah, we
really
got
good
you on
stuff.
that. Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm gonna be in the background going,
Because that's what you said you was going to do.
Let her do that. We're just gonna mute her, Rich Mo. We're gonna
You stuck on that background, ain't you?
mute her, Rich Mo.
We're gonna mute her.
We're gonna mute her. We know how to mute mics around here.
You stuck on that background, ain't you? That's all we ever hit. The background.
She
We're
just
gonna be
wanna go,
singing in the background
Kill it.
with that one dance move.
You could sign it. You could sign sign the whole thing.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, she helped direct stuff. She helped tell people what to do now. She would help direct stuff. When we was doing the
Maybe she
casting
ready for her
call, she
spotlight,
like,
though.
quiet on the stage, quiet. I was like,
It's
okay,
given. It's given that she ready for a little spotlight.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Sorry, I wouldn't listen to Tamiko. I'm sorry. I wouldn't listen to you. I would give you a hard time on set.
Callie. No, you won't,
You
Callie.
should see them when we shooting the show. I give the producers a hard time.
That's not right. That is not
Only
right.
cause like
You can't.
Like,
That's
yeah,
not right.
yeah, it is right. It makes great for behind the scenes
But
footage.
see, no, you telling on yourself now because Celeste said
Baby,
she
that
got
already
me.
took my notes.
Okay, go on.
You
No,
should
but
be
guess
already
what?
sailed. You will not be on my set playing
Guess
with
what?
my time. Goodbye.
She
But
shot
guess
it in 5
When nobody was in the back telling jokes.
Attitude, everything.
Oh no, but get what?
Now he trying to
I'll be on point on that one because look, that her show. But on the MVP show, I'm
You
sorry.
done. This is the point where he realized he fucked up.
And as they were saying it, I was saying in my head, like, what do you think was right?
I saw her face.
Not talking about your
I saw your face.
Do that to your show.
I saw her face. She was sitting there. It's like it was going through.
you never worked
She was
with me.
imagining it.
I was like,
Yo,
wow,
she was
he
imagining
went
it.
wrong at
Y'all
all.
talking. She's like this.
And I keep watch the playback. I was like, good thing we keep security. They gonna walk you right out. Get your little to-go plate because the caterer already got you counted for the food for the day. But you can
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
I wouldn't do you like that on the other one. I didn't do her like that. It just her.
We'll see you at the red carpet premiere. If you're still friends with her, you might be jealous by then. Right.
He'll be in the sidelines of watching y'all.
She said you won't be heckling me.
No, I'm gonna need a surfer. I'm like, oh, he gonna waste my time though. Cracking jokes, get the cast all riled up.
I mean, he is a comedian.
Yes, he is. He is a comedian.
That's what he does.
He said we need a comedian to holler at him.
He does.
I ain't calling you for no surfer no
She
more.
said we don't need. She said we don't need a comedian on the sex.
I mean, like, I wouldn't do it. Just don't put her in charge of me. If she's in charge of me, yeah.
You have to take direction from any person that we knight with the authority to tell you what
Well, I guess it would be different. Yeah, I got you.
Well, as we always do on the show, we always get our final thoughts as we wrap up. So I'm going to start with you, Parlay, your final thoughts on, the topic today, and also let people know what's coming up, where they can find you, give them everything you can give them.
Just as you, I enjoyed the topic of attitude because, again, I believe it's altitude on top of being everything that you do.
Period.
So I appreciate the.
I'm gonna say that so much now.
Right. I'm serious. So I was like, I want to walk around and have somebody say when I say something. Period. We sorry.
No, it's okay.
Right.
So we're about to spring into a new season. As you said earlier, also health is wealth.
Yes.
Your network is your net worth.
Yes. All of that.
Always be looking for, people to help you because nobody can make it by themselves.
Period.
That's right.
Support brown, black-owned businesses
Right.
to the fullest because we keep the dollars in our community, we can go further.
Period.
Absolutely right.
So I believe in giving back. Now let me brag a little bit, if you will.
Period.
The clothing apparel official Rose collection is about to go digital.
Okay.
We got our first year under our belt. We went through our peaks and valleys. We now have a manufacturer that does it all, which is very hard to find.
Yeah.
So we're about to take it to the next level. And yesterday's prices.
It's not
Not
today's
today.
prices. Right.
Today's prices may not be tomorrow's
Show
prices.
prices.
That's
right. That's right.
Better get it.
So check us out, follow us, comment, whatever. We're here. Again, official Rose Collection is the brand, and we believe in giving roses now, love and respect.
Awesome.
One Red Rose and Tupac's. I say it again, he's still a living legend to me. The roses grew through concrete.
Period.
That's where I'm from.
That's what's up.
Again, big shouts out to Black Ink Radio.
Yeah, Black Ink Radio.
Download the app. Right. The Dynasty DM
Download the
podcast.
Black
Dynasty.
Ink Radio app.
Dynasty
Please.
DMs.
Extended podcast.
Extended podcast.
It
There it is.
stands with direct
Right.
messages. Yeah.
There it is. Say less. And I appreciate, again, I'm humbled by even being here. I don't do much radio and stuff like that like I used to back when I was in front of the camera. Now I'm
We
behind the
been in
camera,
front of all
so
these mics
I
now.
appreciate it.
Well, you definitely welcome to come back. Especially, I didn't realize that you were here in Atlanta, so that would be awesome. I think it would be great to have you come back. Maybe be a guest co-host and visit with us, and then You know, we're gonna get to you, Celeste.
I'll be in town. I'll be in town. I'm here whenever I need to be here. Okay.
Shout out to Intimate Confessions, cast, crew, and production.
And
Can't
please
wait
make
to the
sure
movie.
you. I like to follow all their Instagrams, and you can get the actors.
The actors, yes.
Actresses.
She has a list. She hits them all the time
Yeah.
because that's how we communicate like that. Especially like we're doing a bowling party, private bowling party this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Sure, she has all the Instagrams, I'm sure.
Okay.
I could do that.
Awesome.
So what's this? My final thought? What was
Yes,
it called?
yes,
What was
yes,
it? What was it called?
Attitude is everything.
Attitude is everything. So as far as the topic is concerned, like I said, I think that if you're in a position where you can cut the water off, don't cut the water off.
Okay.
Period. Try to understand people, because I think that the change that you want to see in them starts with you. Period. So if you don't meet the anger with anger, then maybe somebody else can be inspired by how you dealt with it.
That's right.
And they can deal with it the same way.
How my mama used to say, you get more with sugar than with.
Right.
Now you can reroute them pipes though, so they can run that shit over there. But don't cut the water off. Don't cut the water off. Period. Intimate Confessions, the movie, it's gonna be real dope. It's coming out this summer, this fall. Filmed it here in Atlanta, casted in Atlanta. Hopefully all the music will come from Atlanta. Super excited to be here. Such a blessing to have met this gentleman here, just from having the right attitude. Period. We were strangers months ago, and now we are business partners, knee deep, and and all of this just from the right attitude. So it was a perfect topic. But shout out to the cast, shout out to my DP, in New York, D, my partner Paulay, Black Ink Radio. Period. My boy Caesar, he ain't here. He dope. I'm a fan.
That's my nigga.
Oh, yes. My guy over here, I really like you. I just think you dope. I feel like we're
Appreciate
friends.
you. We are. We from New York.
Period.
It's a New York thing.
So yeah, and just thank you for having us. I appreciate
Thank
being
you for
here.
coming.
Absolutely. Callie Bo, what's
Come on with the
I'm old school.
baritone.
You already know what it is. Like, to get respect, you gotta give respect. I live by that. So yeah, that's my view on that.
Yeah.
You come with respect, you gonna get it right back. All right. I always approach the situation. That's how I teach my boy.
That's right.
Period. You gotta give respect in order to give it, no matter who.
Big fact.
And it's gonna come right back. As far as what I got going on in the future, you already know we got the MVP show. Gonna start shooting in a few weeks. Well, spring of 2022. Shout out to DC, Diesel, and Ricky. Oh yeah. If y'all trying to catch me tonight, I will be at Whiskey Teas tonight. Period. Telling some jokes. So if y'all listening, y'all can pull up at Whiskey Teas over here in Star Bridge. Period. Also on Wednesdays, y'all can catch me at Access Lounge. For now, I don't know how many
Is that where you gonna be now?
I mean, not like. Well, play like this. That's not my show.
Oh, okay.
It's not my show, but I will be there. I like the spot. It's pretty cool. Did a few shows there, so I'll be up there quite a few. So, and it's black owned as well too. Okay. So the Spirit of Women, and it's owned by a black female as well too. So the Spirit of Women's Month, y'all pull up on Wednesdays. I will be there. Come check me out. Period. Yeah, we got Sweet Auburn Music Fest coming up. Still the host of that. And for
you bringing me on this time?
Yeah, we gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, that sounds mad shaky.
Like, what happened last time? What happened last time?
You
said, nah, but you wasn't out of town, though. Oh, no, yeah. We gonna do that this year. We gonna do that this year.
That's the Sweet Auburn Fest.
That's the, I'm the official host of that. I'm the official host of that. So this will be like probably the third or fourth year in a row.
What's the date? You know the dates for that?
It's gonna be in the summertime.
Okay,
So probably
I need to get a vending booth then.
Yeah, it's still much time. Like, we haven't even started planning it yet, but we already know what's going on with that.
Yeah, with all the new stuff going.
Right.
Yeah, I got you. Say
and then, the Juneteenth Festival. I will be the host of that again this year, third year running. At the end of the day, man, I'm just gonna say it, man. I'm the dopest host in the ATL, man. So if y'all ain't figured that out.
You my co-host, so I'll rock it.
Yeah.
You do comedy. I'm gonna holler at my cousin if you don't already know him. You probably know him.
What's his name?
Clay from Grand Hustle.
Yeah, I know Clay. Yeah, he got a room down there. He got a room down there on called the Projects on Wednesday.
On Tuesdays, yeah.
Oh yeah, Tuesdays. Yeah. He put my homegirl on.
Tuesday.
He put my homegirl. Well, he didn't put my homegirl, but he does a show with her Duchess. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? Real quick, I gotta say this because that's my dog, man. Shout out to Duchess. She got her special coming up on Tubi. Black first female doing her special on Tubi. So shout out the Duchess, man.
We just
Yeah,
saw her.
coming on Tuesday with Mary J.
She's been
and all
on here
that.
a couple times.
That's my girl.
Just saw her.
Shout
Just
out
with her
to
Tuesday.
Then we go to her last
We went
special.
to our last special.
Yeah.
She treated us good, didn't she?
At Uptown.
That's
He think that's a shot.
Sound like Erica. Oh yeah,
treated us
Erica. Next time, Erica, we love you, dog.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's
I
what
fuck
I
with her.
gotta say, Callie be
Show
showing me love.
love.
He be giving me VIP spots and stuff. You know what I mean? He's just shouting out Black Ink Radio. That guy, so we be showing love.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's what I do, man. Look. I get respect, so I get it right back.
That's
man.
right.
That's
That's how I'm ended on that.
You
That's
know, he
right.
called me up and asked for something. I guess I have to be like, all right, Callie, since it's you.
Right.
the chain reaction. Of just
I can't not love all this chocolate right here.
God, let's not go too far. Anyway,
They probably use that in his jokes all the time, too.
don't push it, buddy.
Sound like a bar.
Tell people where to find you at, Callie.
Man, look, y'all already know y'all can find me on Facebook. That's Calibo Williams, Calibo with the Williams. And you can find me on Instagram. That's Calibo. All right, Calibo, CALIBO__. And if you ain't using underscores, it means you following somebody else. And if you following somebody else at that point, I just don't give a shit.
That's your business.
Underscore,
You ain't listen. We done
Double.
told you.
Too low. Hey, you follow another Calibo, that's your fault, all right? Hope he might be as funny as me. He might be funny. I really don't give a shit. That's not me.
Brand success coach. What's your final thoughts and tell people where they can find you?
Listen, everybody, you already know it is so important. Relationships are so important. As you can see, Callie putting them on, getting in touch with Dynasty. It's all about relationships. Now, if she ain't like Callie, it would have been like, no,
I'm gonna answer
son.
the phone.
Right.
Yeah,
Callie was a piece of shit, then you would have been like, who? Nah.
I'm like, Callie, I ain't doing that, Callie.
I'm cool, Callie.
I ain't doing that shit.
Like, I'm cool on that, Callie.
Right. So, I mean,
I don't want you bringing none of your ignorant Southside friends up here.
right. In my business, relationships are so important because guess what? I don't even really promote myself, okay? People reach out to other people and say, hey, you need to holler at Tamiko. Period. The other day, I just did a training. The easiest money I ever made, I ain't really do nothing. And trust me, they paid me a lot of money because of relationships.
Let me hold a dollar.
3 for
Right.
10-fold.
Let me hold a
Put it in that
dollar.
universe, it comes back.
Since you got it.
You know what I'm saying? Since you got it, I want a dollar.
I'm be cash apping you on your
Cash
birthday,
app me.
right?
Did you?
Period. You better look back.
I got a little bit. Well, how much was it? Was it a dollar?
It was a good amount.
Okay, was it?
Yes, sir.
No, you got a cash app.
He thought he had a
He's
cash
so
app.
rich, he didn't even
Hey, a
realize.
lot of cash apps come in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he didn't even realize.
Shout out to the brand success coach. She be showing mad love.
She do.
It is so important when you have that relationship, right?
Also show sponsor. So, the Dynasty DM extended.
Say less.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it helps you to walk into doors where you can't get in by yourself.
That's a
But if
fact.
you have that
Yeah.
relationship, that
That's
person's
true.
going to pull
That is very
you
true.
up and bring you into those
They
doors.
say it's not about what you know, it's
It's
who
who
you
you
know.
know.
And who
It's
knows you.
important. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's important.
Because you can know them all. They don't never heard anything.
Right,
Yeah, you
right.
gotta know
And,
them.
and you need those people to be there, be like, you know what?
Come on, dude.
Come on
Say
through.
less.
Exactly. And that's what it's about. Period. That's what it's about. But you already know, this is Tamiko Drummond, the brand success coach. Once you choose us, they will never stop talking about you. Period. Follow me on IG at brand success coach. Thank you.
Okay, Brand Success Coach.
Big Smoke, final thoughts and
I mean, y'all said it all, man. You know, your attitude is everything, man. People don't want to be around a person with a nasty attitude. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that shit. That you know, once you go up, you're gonna go down at some point. People have ups and downs. It's never a straight ride. So at the end of the day, you know, like they say, who you see on the way up, you're gonna see on the way down. So you might as well treat people nice. Like, why not? What's wrong with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no need in having a damn attitude. Yeah, what's wrong? If you're a woman, get you some dick. If you're a nigga, get you some pussy. You know what I'm saying? And stop being
or
stressful.
have an intimate confession.
Right.
Okay,
I
get
feel
it
like
out.
I feel like
Slide in my DMs with your intimate confessions. Maybe inspire the sequel.
yeah, there you go. Help out. But yeah, I just you know, and like he said, I was gonna say that, but he took the words out of my mouth. it ain't what you know, it's who you know. You know what I'm saying? What you know, it just determine how long you stay wherever, who put you there.
Right.
You feel me? So
Who you know.
right. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you know, attitude is everything out here, because that's your representation. That's your, you know what I'm saying? Like I can introduce you to somebody, and guess what? They can meet you, not like you, and then just knowing me couldn't help you now. Because you can't even go nowhere now. Because I can introduce you to anybody I want. And all of them be like, I don't like her attitude. I don't like his attitude.
Right.
So, you know, attitude is everything. So, you know, just fix your attitude. Fine tune that shit. You feel me? You can find me, Rich Mo 718, on all platforms. Follow that Black Ink Radio. Make sure you download the app. Absolutely. You feel what I'm saying? And tap in. You already know what's up.
Absolutely. Yeah. Shout out to that. Clap for that one. Yeah. All right, so y'all know it's Dynasty time to wrap this up. But no, just piggybacking off of what everybody else had to say, and you know, one of the things too that is key that Richmond said, a lot of times you see the same faces on the way up and around and on the way down if you happen to go down. But one thing I can say about this business, I come across a lot of the same people, and the great thing is that people like me have called me for different things. You know, I mean, 20 years strong, like me and Rock from Atlantic City. I used to open up at Sweet Sheets. Kevin Hart used to perform and all that. And it's like, over the years, they followed my career and continue to stay in touch with me. Now, with them, I'll be doing a show called Lyrics. I'm also going to be doing the Castleberry Festival, co-hosting that. You know, they called me to open and close comedy shows here now in Atlanta. So it's really about attitude, you know, and if you don't keep a positive attitude and treat people how you want to be treated, you know, it can really hurt you, you know, especially as far as in the business like we're in, you know, of entertainment. And even like you were saying, opening doors. I was just telling Rich Mo, and she knows I was down in Houston, and because of a relationship, I was offered a position on the National Forum for Black Public Administrators. You know, now I'm on the National Corporate Council. And that's because I was in, when I walked in, and they paved the way for me and told them she's going to be there. Y'all need to show her, make sure she's good. And they was like, would you like to take this position? I said, sure. And I was like, so, you know, it is really about how you treat people. The relationships, as you say, does matter. You know what I mean? You have to think about that if you're embarking on anything that you do. And it doesn't matter what the title is or who's who in terms of who you approach, because you never know who that person is. Just be kind and nice to everybody. You know, that's what I think, because you never know. That could take you a long way. It could take you a long way, you know. So, and I'm definitely, I can attest to that, because I can tell you my career path has been amazing, you know, and it's really about having a good attitude. So you guys know y'all can Google me on my platforms or come up Dynasty Smith, or you can follow me on IG DYNASTI55. Again, I think this was just great to have you guys here. Y'all gonna see more Celeste, and Parlay in the building. You know, you guys are welcome anytime. Just let me know when you're in town. You know what I'm saying? We'll make it happen. Y'all follow them, check them out. Let's support one another. I can't say it enough. You know, we got to support each other. Everybody in this room, we support each other. We all support each other. I'll tell you, I show up. I done drove hours from my house going to support that one right there.
Cali Bo on the South Side.
I'll be at KOD. I don't go to strip clubs, y'all. I've been there twice because of this one over here.
Every Tuesday.
Come on. I'm like, where you at, Rich Ball? You know it's past my bedtime. I'm on my way. He be just leaving Gwinnett. Now I be sitting there like, I know he ain't on the road. He lying to me.
That ain't true. I don't lie. I embellish.
You embellish.
I embellish.
Coming right off Northside Drive right here.
I am on the road. I just ain't on the car road.
So we definitely support one another. Tamiko has been supporting me for a long time. You know, I can't years, and continuous support, and I support her and her endeavors, and you know, just y'all look out for the brand success coach. Look out for Celeste, Parlay, Cali Bo Williams, Rich Mo. Get that Black Ink Radio app if you want to advertise or sponsor or spin your record on Black Ink Radio. Make sure you hit us in the DM. You can hit me or Rich Mo in the DM, and them contests is coming, and we got a banger coming.
Yes, we do.
And y'all keep checking out my streaming my song when I get home. Until then, I will see y'all next Thursday at 6 o'clock. I'm Dynasty Smith.
Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now